Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, I think I found a way to do this. So I wanted to talk about some aspirations for the channel, kind of some of my own personal goals in this, and just kind of make it really clear what this channel's about in the first place. So my name's Justin Alexander Dragolich. I'm 30 years old at this point. I live in Ohio. I'm just a guy, man. I mean, I'm kind of a struggling soul, bit of an artist. I like to write. I like to sing. What I really thrive in is conversations with people where, vulnerability kind of takes place, and we get to talk about things kind of from, the vantage point of like, we don't need to hide things, especially from each other, you know? I think in a world where there's a lot of confusion and disarray and, issues between, different people and I don't know how to put it exactly. There's just a lot of conflict. That anytime we can sit down and have reasonable discussions about things from a vantage point of understanding and compassion, accurate articulation, of your ideas and the way that you feel, and just sincerity, just being honest. That's my goal in all this, at least, is to just be real, even if that's a little bit messy and awkward sometimes. It is what it is. So just kind of short-term goals. I'd like to potentially try and get some type of small sponsorship from Campbell's Soup is where I'm at right now, honestly. Even just to help out with the meals around here, like it's a tough time, and it'd be really nice to feel like something that's always been a hobby of mine in gaming, and something that's always been a passion of mine in people, could possibly come together and help put some food on the table around here. So I'm always going to be gaming. I've got other pursuits that I'm following through on right now, but this is just another one of those things that I'm trying to do to I don't know, make a difference in the only ways that I really know how to sometimes, And then long-term goal, honestly, I'd really like this channel to be able to put some food on the table, like I said, but not to any crazy standard. Both me and the person that I live with, who's going to be helping me along in this journey here, are I guess I had to think where I was going with that for a second, but we're both dedicated to getting to a better spot here one way or another, And so I'd like to be able to monetize and then use like excess income, if it grows to the point where it has excess income, for the sake of building a fund, essentially, for people who are struggling with mental health issues like I do and like I have, to be able to get the therapy that they need or that they might want, in any way that I can make that happen. I'd really like to see some positive change in the world and in my own life before I die. And I don't want to launch into a big thing about it, but I will die. We're all going to be in the ground at some point here. And I guess to some extent it would just be nice to believe that we've left a healthier foundation for the world to come. So that's my goal. My name's Justin Alexander Dragolich. Once again, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube, both under the name Justin, capital O, Other, capital S, Streamer, spelled Streeemer. Thank you so much in advance for any help and any follows and any viewing of the content. I really appreciate it, and hopefully whoever this reaches, I don't know, hopefully it reaches people. We'll see. If not, either way, much love, guys. Bye.